Beautiful picture of the sky, our chopper out there, and just
good day to just take a flight on Sky 9.
They were covering some breaking news for us at the top of the hour. Now we're getting a nice weather picture.
There you see downtown.
The city. There it is. There's Denver.
There we are. It does look a little
gray.
There's a little bit of bad air out there. Just saying. That's my perspective. I don't know. What do I know, Kathy?
It does look a little hazy for sure. And yeah, I'm sure that they're ready to set that chopper down because there are a couple of high base gusty storms out there, and wind and lightning, something they don't want to be flying in. So I think that those isolated gusty storms make it look kind of a little murkier outside than it is. But the haze is definitely there. We'll continue to track conditions up and down the Front Range and up into the mountains. A live look at the Glenwood Springs area. They had a couple of showers up there, a little bit of wind, and look at how quickly the snow is melting off some of the higher peaks above beautiful Winter Park. 88 so far. I think we may have actually touched 89. Haven't gotten confirmation that we've tied that record as of yet. We are 87 in Lamar, 83 in Eagle, and 91 in Grand Junction. So good, almost 20 degrees warmer than average in spite of the cloud cover, and still in the mid 80s from DIA to downtown Denver to Aurora. We have that dominant ridge of high pressure, but there's also moisture feeding northward into Colorado, and with heating of the day, we're seeing a couple of high base thunderstorms generate and track northeast. If you see rain, count yourself lucky. It's going to be wind and probably lightning, if anything at all. A little bit of moisture to the north, but the storm track is north, so that's where all the weather will be over the course of the next 48 to 72 hours. A push of moisture into the southwest, but look at how we just have 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 little tiny storms that we're tracking. Now, we'll continue to see this pattern kind of amplify heading into the weekend. By Sunday and Monday, low pressure sets up. We have a chance for some colder weather, which could mean some mountain snow and a good chance for rain in Denver on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, along with a cooler weather trend. But we got to get there. We have a warm, dry forecast for the next 72 hours, minus the cloud cover and the isolated showers coming up from the southwest tonight and again tomorrow. In record territory until we hit the weekend. And again, lightning and wind is something you'll have to watch if you're out hiking or biking over the course of the next 2 days. Fire weather warnings out for the northeast, for the central mountains, western slope, and northwest plateau for those gusts to 40 and humidity 8 to 13%. Your overnight low temperatures extremely mild for this time of year. 50s along the Front Range, 40s in the mountains, and we'll look for those high temperatures tomorrow to be a few degrees cooler than today, but still way above the average of 70 at 86 for Denver and Fort Collins, possibly a 90 for Pueblo, and mid-90s in southeastern Colorado, 70s in the mountains, and not as warm out across the western slope and into eastern Utah. So an isolated gusty shower early and then clearing, our low at 59, sunset at 8:05. Tomorrow we have a mix of clouds and sunshine. Temperatures a few degrees cooler than today, but still way above average. And this temperature trend continues not just Thursday, but for Friday, ahead of a slow cool down, 78 on Saturday, and then Sunday and Monday, low 70s Sunday, but now we're going 50s and 60s from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week, with a good chance for rain each day. Perhaps the best day will be Monday in terms of the coolest weather trend and the best chance for some beneficial moisture for Denver and maybe some high mountain snow, which would be really interesting to see. So if you're going to take part in the Colfax Marathon this weekend, here's a look at what you can expect. Partly sunny conditions, mid-50s in the morning, low 70s mid-morning, and then mid-70s by the afternoon. So not a bad forecast for running, and it's actually pretty nice out there right now, but watch out for the wind and lightning from that handful of thunder showers that are coming off the foothills this evening.